If you're dealing with a heartbreak, you've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Lucy Goldman from LoveLearnings. We offer the best relationship advice online, backed by science and expert opinion. So whether it's first date ideas, how to get over a breakup, or how to flirt without embarrassment, we've got you covered. Subscribe right now for a new video every week. If you're watching this video, you probably feel like you can't get out of bed. You don't know what to do with yourself and just wish the pain would stop. There's a big part of you that just wants to go to the person who broke your heart and beg and plead them to take you back. Or maybe you already have. Whatever your situation, I'm going to give you tips and advice to follow right now to start mending that broken heart. Step 1 is to process your emotions. The first step into getting over heartbreak isn't putting sweatpants on and digging into a bowl of ice cream, although that helps too. First, before everything else, you need to start by simply allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling without judgment. Judging our own emotions is a very recent phenomenon and a harmful one. It's an attempt to take control of our situation, but what we're really doing is putting up walls between ourselves and our feelings. Instead of preventing hurt, we're merely slowing down our suffering so it lasts longer. You can't reason with your emotions, you can only feel them. Instead of fighting your feelings, just give yourself permission to grieve. Feel whatever it is that you're feeling, whether it's despair, anger, worthlessness, emptiness, or even relief. Notice the emotions and the physical sensations in your body without judgment. In a perfect world, we'd be able to take 2 weeks off work after a breakup and really sit with our emotions, but that's really not feasible. Instead, put aside some time in your day, every day, to just check in with yourself. I find that writing or talking aloud can be a great way to process emotions instead of just letting them stew. And go easy on yourself. A breakup is a traumatic event, and it should be treated like one. A 2010 study published in the Journal of Neurophysiology found that breakups created the same sort of reaction in the brain as cocaine withdrawal, with similar accompanying side effects like despair, altered behavior, and extreme desire for relief. The author of the study, Lucy Brown, said the following: "Unlike other addictions that afflict only a percentage of the population, some form of love addiction is likely to occur to almost every human being that lives now and in our human past. Few avoid the pain of romantic rejection either." This may be a relief if you feel that your pain makes you somehow weak or pathetic. We all go through the highs and lows of love, and we all make it through eventually. Unfortunately, emotion is not a linear process. There are going to be times when the feelings all come flooding back, and that's okay. The important thing is that you're on a general trend upward. If you find that it's been months since your breakup and you can't get out of that pit of despair, don't be afraid to seek professional help from a therapist. Now, on to step 2, and that is to focus on yourself. Think of a breakup like a broken bone. You can't just ignore it and hope it goes away. You can't just walk it off. You need to seek out treatment and take time to heal. That's what step 2 is all about. Start by making a plan. Pick one small thing that you can do every day that'll make you feel better. I like to break it into several categories. You've got social, physical, self-care, and progress. You need to make sure that all 4 categories are being satisfied whenever possible. Social can be calling a friend or a family member. Physical is exercising or eating a healthy meal. Self-care is whatever you personally need to feel your best, whether it's a pedicure, a massage, or some meditation. And then there's progress. Any step you take to improving your situation in the long run. This can be as small as organizing your bathroom or as big as enrolling in a class. I want you to focus on exercise just for a second. It can be hugely helpful to get over a breakup. You may think you need a bottle of whiskey or some meaningless sex to get out of your head, but what you're really looking for is a change to your state of mind. The truth is, there's no better way to change your state of mind than exercise. Exercise gives you endorphins, it clears your head, and it gives you a sense of progress. These are 3 things that you desperately need when you're trying to get over a broken heart. Start small. Even a walk around the block is better than doing nothing. Now that you've done something to look out for number 1, we'll move on to step 3 of the process. That's letting go of the past. There's been a lot said about how to properly get closure or to let go of a relationship. In reality, this step is mostly achieved simply through time passing. But if you feel like you're stuck on this step or someone who hates waiting and wants to just take action, I recommend the following exercise. You're going to write a letter to your ex, explaining your feelings towards them, the good and the bad. Detail what happened between you two, from how you first met to how you grew closer together and eventually your breakup. Go into detail on what went wrong and why you think the breakup occurred. Take accountability for your role in what happened, but make sure to include their shortcomings. End this letter by wishing them the best in the future. Don't send this letter. Hang on to it for the future, for if and when your feelings flare up again. Instead of texting your ex and either getting rejected or sucked back into a negative relationship, simply read this letter. Turning your relationship into a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end can help you process these feelings and leave them in the past. If you're still wondering what went wrong in your relationship, consider seeking out an expert opinion. Go to breakupbrad.com/coaching right now to learn more. Now, it's time for step 4. The final step of our process, and that is to embrace the future. Dealing with a breakup requires a certain amount of wallowing in sadness. This is unavoidable. You'll know you're getting past it when you're able to think about your future and actually be excited. This step is different for every person because it's about leaving the breakup behind and moving on to what's next. First, you'll begin to think about your ex less and less. One day, it'll hit you like a bolt of lightning. I can't think of the last time I thought about them. It's almost like they no longer exist. This is a pivotal time for you. Resist the urge to feel guilty or reach out to them. That's just your brain trying to resist change. Instead, feel proud that you've made it this far and resolve to keep moving forwards without your ex. This is when things get truly exciting because you're entering into a future where anything is possible. In the end, getting over a breakup is not a straightforward process. You're going to have to repeat these steps as needed, and there will be a lot of overlap. The important thing is to just go easy on yourself and allow yourself to heal. Remember, like a recovering drug addict or someone who just lost a loved one, your body and mind are dealing with a powerful neurochemical reaction. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for help during this difficult time. Bye for now.